Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on HBAR. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about HBAR. I'm going to start with this. Utility is king in any industry. Hedera is the utility king. HBAR isn't digital decentralized. That's far too simple. It's utility at its finest. It's tamper-proof, secure, low energy, and most importantly, fast. It's not a want, it's a need. And here's the thing. Newer investors coming into crypto are now starting to understand utility and use case. It's talked about everywhere. And in my opinion, HBAR is a great investment. Endless utility, endless use case. Trading HBAR with the 7B app at the lowest fees and no KYC is great. There's another fresh update we have for Hedera community. Purchase Hedera with USD, EUR, or GBP right in the app. They're making it much easier to invest. Then we see this. It already started. Now this is big talk right now on Twitter as far as HBAR. So, community wants to know if you have built this regulatory sandbox for the Bank of Ghana on Hedera or any other DLT. Kindly answer. They're not getting answers back, so let's continue. HBAR is a rock star. Did you know Hedera is working with MTech to develop central bank infrastructure? And we see right here, Hedera and MTech join forces for highly trusted and energy efficient central bank blockchain infrastructure. So you see how they partnered up. A sandbox is full of multiple solutions. That's why it's called a sandbox. Also, to refresh your memory, MTech solutions are built on the Ethereum blockchain. Always has been. Nothing new. Because people thought they were going to only use Ethereum. MTech will be integrating the HTC and the HCS into this regulatory sandbox. And we see here, MTech builds solutions designed for fintech and central banks. MTech will be integrating the Hedera token service and the Hedera consensus service into their regulatory sandbox platform. So now we see they're going to use it. Then we see this. Great work, SaucerSwap Labs team. The HBAR ecosystem is lucky to have you. Shout out to Hashport Network, Hashpack app, and of course Stater HBAR. And all the teams behind the supported HTS token. Over $20 million has been transacted on SaucerSwap Labs in less than 3 weeks. This is just the beginning. I said right from day one that SaucerSwap was going to be massive for HBAR. I knew it was going to be one of those things that come on board and continues to grow and add value to HBAR. Reminds me of this graphic. Hedera will have its place where it all started, in garages. Apple, Google, Amazon, Harley, Disney, Mattel. Now, I feel Amazon and Hedera, if you were to compare where they are right now, I believe HBAR is still in the garage stage. I believe it's going to get very big very soon. You could see how it continues to grow. New innovation coming on board all the time, adding value to the network. I always say it's an NFT powerhouse. NFTs are very big right now. That whole industry is continuing to grow. We see NFTs tied to the real world, tied to music, utility, use case behind them. We also see HBAR being tied to Web3. That's also very big. And the metaverse. Plus, now it's being tied to the new financial system. This is going to get bigger than we think. So, it was announced much earlier, but my tweet didn't have the bandwidth to make any impact. Still, my little voice will keep on singing. Coming soon, Shopify is micropayment provider drop PCC, one giant step for Hedera. And we keep seeing about transactions too, all over the place. That all adds up and adds value to HBAR. NFTs now supported on Blade Wallet. Excited to see Hedera Wallet ecosystem grow and evolve. Mobile, desktop, and web extension wallets are at the core of any network success. and Hedera has great ones already. Blade and Hashpack app, and Citadel hardware wallet coming soon. This is very big. Everybody wants a wallet to store all of their crypto. They now want to be able to store their NFTs, things like that. Wallets are very important in the crypto world. HBAR difference, finality, and seconds. You don't need to wait for blockchain confirmation. With HBAR transactions, finality is reached on Ledger in 3 to 5 seconds. Everybody always boasts how big XRP is going to be in, as far as transactions, moving all the money, cross-border payments. But HBAR is no joke. People seem to only see XRP as far as payments. But payments and all the money in the world is going to move through all of these cryptocurrencies, not just one. Hedera is going to have payments going through all the time, adding value. Vitalik Buterin on Ethereum. With sharding, it's going to be able to process 100,000 transactions per second. Hedera has already been tested to do that without sharding and can have thousands of shards, and I'm being conservative. That's how much more advanced HBAR is than Ethereum. I've said it before on this channel multiple times. Ethereum is dated technology. Even the upgrades don't even come close to some of these other cryptocurrencies. I believe at some point Ethereum will be phased out. People are so tired of paying fees. I hear people say it all the time. I'll talk to somebody and I'll say, hey, you could invest in this or invest in that crypto. But anytime you mention that they have to pay an Ethereum fee, right away you see the whole concept change. They no longer want to buy it. Why should I have to pay fees to get this crypto? Why should I have to pay Ethereum fees for that? People don't want fees anymore. These newer cryptocurrencies do all the same things as Ethereum without the fees, and much more. Billions more transactions are set to be authorized on Hedera. Hedera's TPS will go through the roof. And we see here, Atma.io, connected product cloud to utilize the Hedera network to account for carbon emissions of billions of unique items. Also, green is very important right now. If your cryptocurrency is not green, it will be regulated out. But let's talk about something else. So right now, when I talk to people about HBAR, the first thing they say is, why is it so cheap? If it's this great of a cryptocurrency, why is the price so low? So then you'll go on to tell them, hey, listen, right now the market's down. And most people understand that. But it's beyond that at this point. We see more and more big news getting dropped for HBAR, new partnerships, ties to metaverse, new ties, new NFTs coming all the time, things happening, but the price doesn't move. That scares a lot of people. Most of the FUD on Twitter comes from the lack of price movement and people just being discouraged because they're not getting rich overnight. New investors add to that FUD a lot because they get it from older investors. They see something and they pass it on, and it continues to build and get bigger. Then the FUD is massive. But the thing is, the market's down. That's number one. Number two, we have no regulatory clarity anywhere in the crypto space. XRP is going to lead the way with that. We know that through the SEC. But say right now XRP got regulatory clarity, I believe the entire crypto space would start moving. All these cryptos would start moving upward. Because then you would have a framework to follow. Now, in those regulations that are coming, you can guarantee one of the top priorities is going to be that the cryptocurrency needs to be green. And that's why I always say that, because there's cryptos out there that people invest in and have no idea what it does. It has no utility. Beyond meme coins, there's other ones that are just being shilled by people. Hey, buy this. This is the next 100x, potential in it. When all it is actually a pump and dump. Things like that. So I believe the price of HBAR is going to move very soon. HBAR is now becoming part of the new financial system. You could see it happening. A lot of people still say it's not ISO compatible. It's not ISO approved. I believe it is through IBM. A lot of people don't agree with me. That's fine. But once the price starts moving, you'll see all that FUD disappear. All of a sudden, people will be FOMOing in and euphoric about HBAR because they know the utility and everything that it has behind it. That's why I always tell you, on this channel, I just want to keep you optimistic in what you already hold. I don't want you to sell too soon. I want you to get rich. I say it all the time because that's what I want for you. I don't want to come out here and say, hey, you should be selling your HBAR and going into this or that, shilling all kinds of garbage to you. I know the potential of HBAR. It's not hard to see. I just want to keep you patient. Hold a little while longer because I think the time is coming. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.